got bids.
Yeah. And you can also go to eatygrow.com and you can find them there. You can check out what we're doing on eatygrow.com. There's a lot of things happening. So,
They got models and everything, don't
oh,
they?
man, Connected Productions got going on, man.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Models, they got a lot of shows. Hey, what's up, Leon, fellas? What's going on, bro? What's up, man? Good. Oh, man, we're just chilling.
Chilling out.
Yeah,
I heard that, man.
Chris Mike come on.
That's cool, man. That's cool.
Just, kind of talking about Candy Productions.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
they taking a break. It's actually their show, but they're kind of taking a break, get some things together. You got big
KTW, girl there. So, yeah, I feel it.
yeah, so we just at the bar chilling.
Yeah.
And you know what? We're gonna talk about some things today. We're talking about women.
Let's talk about it, man. I had problems with women not too long ago, man. They want to ask a lot of questions and want to know a lot of stuff, you know. So, I mean, it's like they don't do nothing wrong.
You know what? Let's just do that. And at the same time, they're gonna have to come back and tell us, things that they like and don't like about me.
Right.
We just can't seem to get together and do it because,
Well, TW, she gonna tell you all about me, so that's something about her. So.
she keeps it real.
Yeah.
So,
Women got a lot of power and they know how to use it.
Think they don't?
yes, sir. Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Power, in what way? What do you mean?
Women know that they're sexy by nature.
Right.
There's somebody out there for everybody. I mean, when they come through and they clack them heels and throw that hair and twist a little bit.
Right. They know what they do,
man.
yeah.
They mess you up. So we're gonna try to keep up this power thing, we got power too.
Well, yeah. I think for men, the power is in the finances.
Right.
We go after that because, like it's always said, the old saying is, the man with the money can do pretty much anything he wants.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
Yeah, but the man gives up all the money to the woman. You know what I mean? You don't hear too many times some guy play the woman for her money. It's always the woman play the guy for his money.
That's like you said, they come in there and shake their hair around.
Yeah, man, they got the power, man. I mean, what can we do? Kind of slow some of that down.
We like that. We like sexy women. There's just one thing though I have a problem with women, and that's attitude. That's a big turnoff for me.
Attitude. Yeah. Well, I kind of like a woman with attitude, but not too much of an attitude. Sometimes, that attitude, smartness, sassy, and all that,
Yeah, if she does it in the right way, it can be a turnoff.
Right.
I think the thing with the attitude is the mouth.
Right.
That disrespect.
Right.
Especially if you were in an exclusive relationship.
Right.
A man, has a tendency, I know me, I like to respect my woman, but I want her to respect me back.
Right, exactly.
Don't belittle me like, I'm smarter than you, you're beneath me, and
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's one thing, and
Like TW, but hopefully she don't get on me too much about that.
I don't have anything bad to say about
Nah, I ain't gonna say that.
Some old past relationships that I've been in, women will have the tendency to flaunt themselves like that, though. Kind of have that self-esteem about themselves, putting you down, constantly belittling you, and it makes them actually feel better. And as long as you're insecure about yourself, you're constantly playing to every one of their games.
Yeah.
They'll keep you wanting and needing you more and more.
What do you guys think would make a good relationship between a man and a woman? I mean, you meet, you hang out, you go out, you go to dinner, whatever. This is like the start.
Right.
Okay, now you get into the relationship. You're now exclusive. What do you think is the key points to keeping it together? Because there's too many relationships starting and stopping, third parties coming in.
But you gotta have that trust, And
How do you?
then you gotta, as a man, you wanna make it out to what you want to be. And you hope that woman feels the same way, and a lot of times the women do, a lot of times they don't, because a lot of women got their own agenda.
Yeah, so can you really trust them?
Well, it's just like my man said, trust is major, and if you can start out the relationship with catering to each other's needs, if you throw your socks in the corner of the wall and she don't have a problem with it because that's something that you
Right.
She don't like to clean toilets, but you do.
Right.
It's a compromise. And if you can go into a relationship with a compromise. You know, understanding each other's faults as well as needs, and it'll put you into some longevity.
Right.
You know, I don't know. I just got a problem. I got a problem with trust thing.
Right.
You know, because you can't read the other person's mind. You know, she can't read my mind, I can't read her mind. So, how do you know when they're getting bored or when they're looking for some new excitement? I mean, like me, I like a good
Right.
T-bone steak,
Right.
but I can't eat it every day.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Or, I can polish my car up and
Right.
drive around, but then, I'm looking at another car. I'm like, wow, I was not right there. I mean, how do you?
Well, the signs are there. I mean, if, just like you said, well, put it this way. You don't like T-bone steak every day.
No.
All right, when you see the spice starting to go out of your relationship, the sex is not the same, but you're still having it.
Mm-hmm.
You go and take trips in the car, but you don't look at each other and have communication. Somebody's out the window, or you're looking at more women than your wife or your girl.
Right.
You can tell the spice is gone, so you got to start going somewhere by yourself and start thinking about what can I do to spice things up? What can I do different? Maybe I'm doing too much of what I like and not what
Is
you
that
like.
fair for, that a man would have to do that?
Well, it all depends on who's dominant in the relationship.
Yeah.
If the man is the one who always comes up with the ideas, then maybe you need to keep on coming up with them.
Keep on coming up with the idea. The same way.
That's not fair.
No, but a woman got to see that too, like you said. That woman got to see, well, it's time for me to make him a T-bone steak. She got to look at that and say, hey, it's time, because she knows. It's like a man.
Size on the steak, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a tough one because, women just have this thing that they know they can get another man just like that because they're women.
Well, a lot of them can. A lot of them
I just think a lot of women are picky.
Yeah.
I think any woman can go out and get any guy, but they're pretty picky on who they want.
Right.
And men are too. Right. I mean, because I'm just not going to just jump in the bed with anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got some buddies that talk about, almost every day, talking about this babe they had last night. And I've seen some of these women, I'm like, she didn't pay me.
Right, exactly.
And I mean, the guys are like pretty cool guys, pretty good looking guys, whatever. I mean, they can have their pick, but they're just doing it out of convenience, I guess, or just to get bragging rights.
There was another radio show that was on Candy Productions, and I believe it was you who mentioned something about some guy, he kind of looked Latino, or either he was a Latino man, and he had this boastfulness and arrogance about himself, and a woman really liked him, but he treated her like dirt. But at the end of the day, she ended up going on with him anyway, and it was over with after it was over with. I think it's all about that self-esteem, man.
Man, I'm just confused. I mean, you got some good guys out here in the world. I mean, some good guys, good catch. I mean, family guys. They'll pay the bills. They'll be there for you. Won't cheat. But it just seems like today, society has painted this picture that for women, that guy's played out.
Right.
It's like the bad boy is the challenge.
Yeah. A lot of women like games too.
Yes, man. I'm confused.
You find that a lot. Cause I got a lot of buddies like that. I mean, it's a long list.
There's a lot of ladies
But,
here from all over the country. They want
to know.
Yeah, they want to know.
But